So I tried to make a short describing how my shopping habits have changed as an Amazon influencer, but I just couldn't do it in a minute. So I'm gonna make a long form video. So if you wanted more details based on that short, here they are. So I'm a school teacher. I've never had a lot of money, and especially not had a lot of money for just things that I wanted to get. I almost never spend money on myself or my wife. In fact, if it costs over $20, we always counsel together and make that decision to purchase something together. That's just how it's been for the last 20 years. But in the last year, with the Amazon Influencer Program, our spending habits have changed pretty dramatically, and it's been a lot of fun. So I wanted to make this video because I hope that it might motivate or inspire some of you who are maybe in a situation like me, where you wish you had more money to spend on your kids or on your spouse, and you've never been able to do that. Well, in the past, if we needed something, we would make a prioritized list of here are our needs, here are our wants. And then we'd counsel together, we'd decide what are we gonna save up for next. And sometimes we would save for years, like if we needed a new mattress for our bed, or if we needed like a car, for example, we want to pay cash, we'd save up for 5, 6, 7 years to get that have that new purchase. Well, that's just how it's been until a year ago, well, even just 6 months ago, when I started getting into the Amazon Influencer Program. At first, we didn't spend any of our own money. We just reviewed products we had around the house, and that worked really well. I truly believe that most people can find at least 500 things just around the house, maybe in storage, maybe in their closets, but you can find things to review. I'm pretty sure that for us, I can probably find, I'm at 600 videos right now. Most of those were just things around the house. I bet I can find between 1,500 and 2,000. If I work really hard, I think I can find that many things to review just around the house. So that's how I started building up my videos within the Amazon Influencer Program. But after you have 100, 200, 300 videos, Amazon sellers come out like crazy and start emailing you and say, will you please review this thing for me? And once you've reviewed several things in a category, then you become kind of the guy or the gal for that product. So like I've done tons of pet things, even though I'm not a big pet guy. I've done hangers, like lots of different kinds of hangers, light bulbs, because companies will see one review and they'll ask you to do another. And then you can start asking for money for those reviews. And so that's really nice. And in many cases, those things that you get from Amazon sellers will be things that are on your needs or wants list. And so it eliminates those from things that you actually have to purchase. And in fact, if you get paid to do those reviews, I've started creating a separate account for the money I'm paid just from Amazon sellers. And that's the money I use to buy new products on Amazon to review, things that I want to buy. Now, these are things that I've never would have bought in the past, but I have this extra money now. And none of it is from my earnings from Amazon Influencer. It's only from my sponsored posts from Amazon sellers. So the money from Amazon Influencer, that's paying down debt, that's saving for our kids' future, that's buying assets that will make money moving forward. But we've made over $10,000 and none of it has gone back into Amazon Influencer. Now we have made also a few $1,000s from Amazon sellers. And the way that I spend that money now is different from how I spent it in the past. So before, as I mentioned, we'd make this prioritized list, then we would research the product, we'd go online, especially if it's gonna be more than $10 or $15. We'd go online, we'd research the product, find out what are the best products, what have the highest customer reviews, what are the things that are recommended by the experts, and we'd look at the top 5, and then we'd comparison shop and typically pick the cheapest thing from the best reviewed items. And then we'd buy that. Now, if we could buy it secondhand from a thrift store or from eBay or something like that, that would be our first choice. If we couldn't buy it used, then we'd still look on those different sites and see if we could get a discounted cost, use a coupon code, do something to reduce the price. And if it was too expensive, often we would just wait. And sometimes we'd wait months or years to get something that we really needed, but we just couldn't afford it. Now, with this extra fund coming in from selling things through Amazon sellers, we still go through a lot of the same research. However, after we decide what the best products are, Then instead of going to eBay, we're going to Amazon and we're seeing, is it a bestseller? Does it have a lot of videos in the carousel and a lot of competition? And if it is a good seller and doesn't have a lot of competition, we just go ahead and buy it. There's no wait anymore. In fact, sometimes we'll buy 2 or 3 of the product and get comparisons. So we'll try different versions of that product from different sellers if we think we can make our money back. Now, we've done experiments with this and we found that if we can find videos that are selling really well on Amazon right now and don't have a lot of competition, typically we can earn that product back through Amazon earnings within a month to 3 months. And so that makes us even feel better about buying even more things. And so in the last several months, again, none of this has come from our Amazon influencer earnings. It's come from money we're making through selling products for Amazon sellers. But we're definitely spending way more money than we've spent in the past for little things. Now, we don't want to spoil our kids, and so we've gotten them involved and to help them develop work ethic. And so we'll get things that they want. We're not going to hold on to it for months and months and months and give it to Christmas, although we will do that with a few things. But they know what those products are because we're making Amazon reviews for them. So what we'll do is we'll involve them in the reviews. Sometimes they'll help make them or model for them. And then if it's something they really want and they want it now, then they can earn it. And so we give them opportunities to mow lawns, to clean up around the house, to do things for neighbors. And then we pay them very, very generously. Actually, we're not paying them at all because they're earning the amount of money they need for that item that we reviewed. And so if it costs $50, you know, something that maybe doing chores in the past, they would have earned $30 for 2 or 3 hours worth of work. Maybe now we pay more generously and they can use those same 2 or 3 hours of work and get a $50 item. So it's really cool because our kids are getting things that they've wanted. We're getting things that we've wanted. We're all working really, really hard because life doesn't just give you things for free. And so the Amazon Influencer Program has helped us to improve the quality of our living without spending any of our own money, which has been really great. So I hope this video has been helpful. If it has, let me know. Drop in the comments if you do something similar or if you found other ways that your shopping habits have changed. I'd love to hear about it. Thanks. Bye.